with another video. Today I'm going to be doing like a kind of a review. I got some new makeup, so I just kind of wanted to do a review on it. It's not going to be necessarily a first impressions. It's going to be a first impressions for some stuff, but not for all of it, and I'll get into that like as the video goes forward. Basically, I'm going to be trying out the Bare Necessities Colourpop palette. Let's see if I can put this. Is it in focus? Please be in focus. It took me forever to get my hands on this palette. I set up like the email or whatever thing to get like a notification when it came back in stock, because every time I went on the website it was out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, right? Well, I got that back in stock email. I went to go purchase it and it went out of stock, like just like that. And like that's like, I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? So it just took me forever to get this, and it took me even forever to get the new brush set. So I'm really excited to get to do this video because I finally got these products. I'm also going to be testing, well not testing, but also using some more new products. It's going to be by Makeup Revolution. I'm going to be using like their foundation and concealers and even a primer. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Not only doing the Bare Necessities line from Colourpop, I'm going to also be doing I'm going to be trying a new foundation from Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to be trying this and their concealers. I'm going to obviously be using this one to highlight and this one to contour. I have already tried the base products. I usually like to try my base products and stuff before, because I like to kind of get a good feel of how they hold up, especially when I'm at work, because I go through a lot of different weather conditions at work. So in my opinion, if a foundation holds up while I'm at work, it's a yes in my book, because I'm going from dry to humid to dry, then cold and hot. I got the color 12.5. It matches me, but at the same time it's weird. I don't know how to describe it. I've gone through two different shades. One was too light, the other one was too dark, and this was just the closest bet, because anything else after that would have been like the undertone would have been off and everything like that. So I mean, I like this. It's just the shade just kind of throws me off just a little bit, but whatever. So also I'm going to be trying out this new, I'm going to be using, not trying out because I've already used this one too, the it comes in a bottle that looks like this. It's the Revolution Pro. It's a Hydra matte primer, so it mattifies, but it kind of like, it's a thirst quenching primer infused with collagen and antioxidants, mattifies and preps the skin for makeup and application. So it's kind of like a primer that hydrates, but it's also mattifying. I've used this already and it's okay. I mean, it isn't my no pore problem from Touch in Sol. I mean, I really haven't found a primer that really matches up to that primer for me, in my opinion, but it's okay. It holds up kind of okay. I just take just a little bit of that and I put it on the areas that I get oily on. It goes on real nice. It feels like a lotion almost. Not almost, it does. It feels like a lotion. It goes on real light, doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. So I like that feel of it. As far as whether it makes my foundation, it's an okay primer. It's not something that I would reach for it if I didn't have my Touch in Sol. I'll go for this one next. Go and do my eyebrows off screen real quick, and then I'll come back and start on the eyes. Okay, I did have a product from Makeup Revolution that I wanted to use to like base my eyes. It's somewhere around here. I can't find it. When I do, I'll just put it in another video, but for right now we're just going to go ahead and just use the Conceal and Define. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to take some concealer, take that Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and put that all over the eyelid. So I'm going to take some setting powder and kind of set that into place, even though this concealer kind of doesn't really need it. The concealer and the foundation are kind of matte to me, in my opinion, so, but we'll just do it just a little tad bit. Okay. So now we're gonna go into our palette. And It's so pretty. When I saw this palette, I was like, I want it. It was like just the prettiest nude palette I have seen in just a while. So I was like, yo, I gotta get my hands on this. Like, I got to. I'm really feeling this shade Silk Teddy, and I'm feeling like this line right here. Like, I wish it had a mirror. It would have just been so pretty if it had a mirror, but this will do. The little, that's cute. I just like the whole packaging. I love the color. I know this can get dirty pretty quickly because it's light and the texture of it too, but I don't care. It's just really pretty. I thought it was very well thought out what they did or whatever. And I like that they had a little matching brush set too, because I've been looking for some more brushes, so we'll see. I'm so happy. Voila, there's one. And they come in these little plastic things too. I like that they included all these blending brushes. Like, you have 3 different sizes of them. These types of brushes to blend into my crease, but they have the E16, 15, and 17. Well, E15, 16, and 17, and they're all just different sizes. This one's the largest one, so you can just kind of use it to get over large areas or whatever. They're really soft too. Ooh, yes. And I love the color of these too. Like, I love that rose gold. I love rose gold, period. So just anything rose gold, you just got me sold. I'm gonna go in with my E16 brush, and I'm gonna start off with the color All For You, and it's just this it's this pretty mauvey purpley color. I like that. Ooh. That's pigment. They're pigmented, and these brushes are soft. Like, I'm already liking them. I might go and get some more. Or you do get some kickback from this shadow, but it's pigmented and it's blending out very well. Next color, and the next color that I want to go into is this darker color. It's a matte. It's called Act a Fool. So we're gonna act a fool up in here. It's very powdery, very powdery. I tapped it. It was just like a whole trail of it. I'm just going to, ooh, that's pigmented. I'm taking the same brush, but I'm actually going to switch over to my E17 brush. I'm just gonna make the smaller brush so I can concentrate it just a little bit more in the crease area. Yeah, they're pigmented, but they are very powdery. So I'm glad I didn't do my, ooh, I hope I didn't have the camera. I'm glad I didn't do my foundation first, my foundation and concealer first, because ooh. Now I'm just going to take my E16 brush again. Just gonna take that color All For You, that lighter shade, and just kind of use that to blend everything out. I'm trying to make sure that my eyes look even too. I always find that I can do one eye better than the other. Do you guys like have that problem? Because I feel like I can just do this eye better than this eye. I don't know. Taboo, and it's just this really dark, it's kind of like this cool brown, this dark brown color. They got some kickback, y'all. I'm just going to put that in the, I like browns like this because you can kind of go black, using black without having to fully use a black brown, like an actual black color. Like the rest of these shadows, child. Blend that out some more. No extra product, just blending out. I'm gonna take my brush E4, and I'm gonna go into this beautiful color Silk Teddy. We'll just see how. You guys see that? I would. Oh. Yo, I can cut my crease with just this. That's how creamy it is and pigmented it is. Oh, yo. It's just so pigmented. Alright, so I did use a primer, so I'm going to go in with my foundation. Little doe foot. I heard some people didn't like this because of the, I guess it's not hygienic or whatever, but whatever, my face is clean. So I like the fact that I can have a little bit more control in application. Like I can just, you know, put it on how I like that. I kind of appreciate it, and this actually travels really well too. It's a good travel thing, and I can kind of spread out, because if you guys know, when I do my foundation routine, I like to spread my foundation out, so this just makes it easier for me, and I'm the only one using this. So as far as hygiene or sanitary reasons, I mean, if I was doing other people's faces, I'd take it out and put it on my hand and like so, but I'm not gonna do that with myself. So they don't really have any like foundation brushes. I really don't like using brushes to do my foundation, like to mix out my foundation anyway, so we're just gonna use a Sonia Kashuk sponge. I got a new one. Well, I've been having, they come in a 2-pack, but I decided to use an actual clean one rather than my dirty one over there. This foundation looks pretty flawless, and the shade looks good. It does, it looks good. It's not really a bad shade. I think I'm just being picky. It's really not that bad of a shade. It pretty much covers everything. I'm just gonna go right here where I have a little bit of extra acne scarring, but I mean, you can't really see. I can see some of my scars on this top of my forehead peeking through, or just a little bit, but if I go in with like another layer, excuse me, it's like it's almost gone. So we're just gonna, yep. That second layer did it, and it layers, oh goodness, and it layers very nicely. So together, that's the foundation. It's very, it's matte, but it feels very light as well. And this does hold up. When I get oily, sweaty, it holds up very nicely. Shade, the Conceal and Define, I got C 10.5. My neighbors have been like tripping all night. I don't know if they're like partying or arguing. They sound like really intense right now. Don't bring this shit over here. As you can see, this is very full coverage. Like, these are the type of products that I use when I'm trying to be like glam, like glammed up, right? Going with F20. These brushes are so soft. They're so soft. I'm gonna go in with F20. I'm just gonna take that and just going to put that in the areas. Oh, that is pigmented, bitch. That's really pigmented. Oof. Kind of dark too. We're gonna make it work though. Ooh, you do not need a lot, child. You do not need a lot. Okay, let's see if we can make this blend out. Working out. Oh, my hair, my baby hair getting all over the place. Okay, so this blends out nice. I think these brushes are so soft, so I just have to get used to. The one that I always use is really is a little bit more dense, and it's a little bit rougher. than I normally, but this is so soft and okay, it's blending out. Child, I got so scared. Okay. It's not exactly the color that I would go for normally, but it is a nice contour shade. I will say that. It's a little bit cooler than I would like. Maybe it's the background that's making it look cooler, but at the same time, it does still look really, really pretty. I'm actually going to take my I Heart. It's from Makeup Revolution as well, but it's like a I Heart Revolution, but it's from Makeup Revolution as well. Their banana powder. I like this. It's real smooth. It goes on very, very smooth. With this one, it smells like bananas. I actually put it on. I'm just gonna, it's very brightening. However, I've never used it with this actual concealer and foundation duo, so we'll see. I am going to go into this contour brush that it has. It's called F21. I'm just gonna go into my Morphe highlight and contour palette. This is 8H High Five. I usually just go into all of them. I like it. I like that it has like a mixture of cool and warm contour shades, because it kind of just gives you like a nice little balance. Then I'm gonna take the big powder brush that comes in the kit with F18. It's just this big old powder brush. Oh, they're so soft. Good grief. These are very nice. Well worth the money already. That I'm gonna go ahead and just say that. Well worth the money. I'm just gonna take it and ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. You guys can't see, maybe it looks a little okay. Looking a little dry. We're just gonna take my Mario Badescu spray. I still don't like what it's doing underneath the eyes, but we're gonna keep going. Then I'm gonna go in with my E21 brush, and I'm gonna go into the color Idle Hour, and it's just this real pretty color. It's this top shimmery color, right? Y'all see that? Ooh. That same brush, this brush right here that I used to kind of brush away my powder, I'm gonna go in my Juvia's Place, the Saharan, is that how you say it? The Saharan Blush Volume 2, little mauve color right here. I think I'm gonna go in with that and see how that looks with this look. This may not be the best brush for that. For me, I wanna control this blush a little bit more. So I'm just gonna go in with this. Yeah, it's a little dirty from the contour, but whatever. That's better. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. For the lips, I'm gonna do highlighter last, but I wanna go into the lips. I got this Makeup Revolution pencil. Yeah. Hate it. Hate it. We're just gonna try it again, child. It's very stiff. It's not creamy. We'll try it out. I got the color Glory. It's this dark brown color. Let's try it again. Okay, that's better. It's performing so much better than how it has been. But this needs, for me, this needs like a your lips to have some type of moisture, like some type of chapstick, Carmex, lip gloss something, and but do it in the beginning before you start your makeup, so by the time you get to do your lips, it's mostly absorbed in, but you still have a little bit of slickness to it. Because if you do this on dry lips with like nothing on there, child, skip. That's performing so much better, so much better. Now I did get a new lipstick from, what is it called, Superstay matte ink, and it's the Maybelline Superstay. Sorry, my camera just stopped recording. But it's the Superstay Maybelline, and it's in the color Driver. It's the nude, it's this nude color. Ooh. Oh, that's gorgeous. Did I just find a new lip combo? Oh, that's gorgeous. Lips just a little bit more. So you guys know that I'm a glossy girl, so I'm gonna also take my NYX Butter Gloss in Madeleine. I'm just gonna try and see how that looks as well. Just to, oh, that looks beautiful. Woo! I think I just found a new lip combo. We're gonna try this big blending brush right here. The E15, the biggest of all the blending brushes that I've been using. We're gonna try that. I've been watching a lot of Tammy Clark, so I went like on a Makeup Revolution haul kind of, as well as Colourpop. Basically the lighter version of the other quad that I have, and they don't really have names. This one is kind of like a little, it's like a champagne color, so I think I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, so they're pigmented, but I don't like how this is applying. Kind of use that. It's pretty. It's not beaming like how I like them. And it's kind of like dry. I'm not sure I like that. Looks okay. I'm gonna go into the bronze color right there. Ciao. Let's see. It's okay. You try it on the new cheek. These aren't that good. One more time. I don't like either one of those. I'm gonna go into Beam, which is this one right here. That's better. One of these matte colors. I'm gonna go into this second color in the buff. Put that at the, and just blend it out. That actually works out beautifully. I think that's it, guys. That is the final look. The highlight is beaming. I do like these highlights in here. I like this palette just in general. I just think that the other layers of highlighter that I put on there just kind of messed it up, because I have put this on as like the first layer and it was just like beaming. I just wanted to try these other two, and they were okay. This is definitely a fave. I do recommend this palette. Brushes I love. They're super soft. They seem like they're just really good quality. At first I felt some type of way spending like $44 on them, but I see why now. They seem very sturdy. They seem like they're built very, very well. I actually think I might purchase another one. I really, really like the foundation. I do recommend the foundation. I do not remember how much I spent on this, but all these products are pretty much affordable. Maybe this one's about 20 bucks. well, they're not all affordable, like they're not that cheap. However, I do recommend both the brush set from Colourpop and the Bare Necessities palette, just based off of those shades that I've used alone. Those are nice. I definitely plan on doing some more looks with that palette. I like pretty much all the base products. I just need to mess around with these two. Again, I feel like they could perform a little bit better together. However, alone, they're bomb, you know, they're bomb. As far as them together, the concealer and the banana powder, they might be just a little bit too mattifying, a little bit too drying. I pretty much like everything except for the highlighters. Other than that, successful, and I think this is a cute ass look. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and please stay tuned. I got some more content coming up and some more projects coming up, so I just want to thank you guys again for watching, and love you guys. Bye.